Hey, what's up YouTube? Speak Keeper for Life here. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from my subscribers lately about the good tips I've been giving and helping guys out and whatnot. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you guys become better cubers to boost up the cubing community. So I want to give a big thank you to all my subscribers out there. You guys are my supporting base, and I wouldn't be known on YouTube at all if it weren't for you guys. So I appreciate that. And my help wouldn't get to anybody if I didn't have you guys. So I thank you guys for that. In this video, this will be a PLL recognition video, and because there's 21 PLLs and there's so much stuff I could go over from what I've known, this will be a three-part video. I broke up all 21 PLLs into three main groups of PLLs that can be confusing when you see them from different angles, like that look alike in certain ways. And before I begin, I want to go over a few main words or terms that you should know. Terms, that's the right word, terms. And through PLL. And the first term is going to be no headlights, and that's when you don't have a pair of headlights anywhere on the cube. And headlights would be two matching corners, like the orange right here would be a pair of headlights. The blue would be a pair of headlights. The red pair of headlights, the same with the green. So no headlights. You can have one pair of headlights. You can have all four headlights, no headlights, or one headlight. So all four, like here, with a solved cube, none, or just one pair. Never two or three. Then you can have a 3-bar, like it is here, a 2-bar with the edge in a corner, and then of course it could just be random with a PLL. Then you have adjacent colors, which are green orange, green red, and red blue. You have opposite colors, blue opposite from green, red opposite orange. That's very key to know, because that would tell you a lot throughout your PLLs. Every single PLL case, all 21, can be determined by only looking at two sides. And because most algorithms through Fridrich Method are right-handed moves, the sides you're going to be looking at are the front and the right. By looking at these 6 stickers, you can determine every single PLL from any angle. I don't know every PLL from every single angle, but I think I do know most of them, and I think I have some valuable tips that can help you guys out who are trying to get more consistent with your PLL, like getting rid of U's and U primes. So the first group consists of the T perm, the G perms, the A perms, the corner cycles, and the R perms. They're all very similar with their 2 bars and their headlights and stuff, but a couple things that you may have noticed, but then again not really applied in your solves that can really help determine which one's which. And these tips I'm going to give you in the video, they're not going to be very easy to apply to full speed solves, but while you're going slow, if you apply them, take your time and figure out the PLL, it'll slowly carry over to your solves. Like when people tell you F2L, go slow, look ahead and practice, and then go full speed in your solves, your look ahead gets better in practice. The things you do in practice carry over to your solves. That's in Rubik's Cube, sports, anything you do in life. How you practice, that's how you play. That's how it goes everywhere. So let's start off easy. We'll start with the T perm. The T perm is going to have headlights and 2 opposite 2 bars. The 2 bars are going to be opposite colors. In this case, it's green, it's blue. Now, if you saw it from this angle, where you see the orange, the red, the orange, the blue, blue, red, there can be 2 algorithms from this sequence here. It could be an R perm, which is a 2-bar connected to headlights, or a T perm, which it is here, which is 2-bar connected to headlights with the opposite 2-bar connected as well. The way to tell that this is a T perm, not an R perm, is you look at the sticker in the center of the headlights. If the sticker is opposite, like it is here, it's red, it's a T perm. In this case, you have the same exact situation, but the sticker in the middle is adjacent. That's how you know it's an R perm, not a T perm. It's an R perm. Another thing with the T perm, say you look at it from this angle. This brings me to what I was talking about earlier with the headlights and stuff. Even if you don't see the headlights, you can determine where they are by looking at the corners. You can see 4 corner stickers here. 1, and then 2 right here in the corner closest to you. If you look at your corners, you're going to see if you see any matching colors. I have a matching orange here, matching orange here. These 2 stickers match. That lets me know that I have headlights somewhere on the cube. And you can determine what the headlights are based on the corner closest towards you, or whichever corner doesn't have the 2 matching on it. But if you can't see the headlights, the matching corners, I'm pretty sure, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure there'll always be opposite corners if you can't see the headlights. I don't know if that's true or not, but just leave a comment below or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So you're going to have your opposite corners. You can see if they're matching. If they're matching, you look at your corner closest towards you, and you look for the opposite color of those corners. These corners are orange. You look in this case, you want to find the red piece. The red piece is pointing in this direction, so the headlights are going to be back over here. So you know you have your 2-bar and you have your headlights, but you still can't tell just by this if it's an R perm or T perm. So what you look at now is your center sticker of your edge piece, and you look at the other side of the corner in front of you. If those two are opposites, it is a T perm. You have the green here, the blue here, they're opposites, T perm. If they're adjacent, it's R perm. So just the little things in front of you can really help you distinguish the other colors in the back without having to think about, well, I have 3 oranges, so that means I only have, there's no more oranges back this way, so I know, that's a lot to think about. You can just look at what you have. So, let me rewind that. I know I have a 2-bar. That's all I see. I could have another 2-bar here. I could have headlights here, you don't know what you have. So, look at your 2 opposite corners. They're both matching, so you know you have headlights either here or here. You'll find the opposite color on the corner in front of you, red. So you know your headlights are here because the red is pointing that direction. I have headlights here. So I know I have a 2-bar connected with headlights. So it could be an R perm or a T perm, but you can't see what's back here with these 2 stickers. But you know it's a T perm, not an R perm, because you look at your color of the edge in the middle, not the 2-bar side, but the other side, and you look at the corner in the middle. It's blue and green; they're opposite. Let you know that this would be a T perm, which it is. R perm, as said before, the color of the edge in the center of the headlights is going to be adjacent with the color of the headlights. You turn to this side, you notice something. An R perm has alternating colors: red, green, red, green. Red, green, green, red, green. Yeah, just got confused. But they alternate red and green. That's how I went from this angle to this is the left version of the R perm, because these alternate. So you have that one, they're adjacent. This one, they alternate. From this angle, you're going to see your 2 matching corners again on the side, red, red, and the orange pointing this way. So you know you have your your headlights over here, but it could be a G perm or it could be an R perm. So it's one of those 2. And what you're going to look at to determine that it's an R perm. Actually, you know what? I don't think I know it that well from that angle, but yeah, okay. You have that one where they're alternating. You have this one where the color and the sticker are adjacent. From this angle, you're going to have your headlights again. Not your headlights, but your matching corners, your opposite color pointing towards the headlights. And you're going to look here, your sticker here and your sticker here. If they're opposite, it's a T perm. If they're the same or adjacent, it's an R perm. So there's your R and T. Then you have your G perms. There's 4 of those. And the way I look at all my G perms is I put my headlights on the left, then the 2 bars are either going to be here in the back, here, here, or here. There's 4. There's another guy who makes PLL videos and he calls them the columns. This would be flying column. These 2 would be floating column. Here would be normal column or standing column. And here would be falling column. And that's with the headlights on the left and the 2-bar somewhere else in one of these 4 positions. So from this angle, you have your 2-bar and your headlights. Now this could be a corner cycle, but you would know that it's not a corner cycle and that it's a G perm by hang on for a second. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Sorry, I got a little bit lost right there. Okay, with a corner cycle, what determines when a corner cycle and one of the G perms is, you're going to have your 2-bar in your headlights, which right now could be either one of them, but you're going to look at your sticker in the middle, and the sticker on the same side as the 2 bar. And if they are opposite, if they are the same, it's a corner cycle. If they're not the same, it's a G perm, which in this case, it's a G perm. Something else to notice about G perms. Say for some reason all you can see is the headlights, and you know it's a G perm, but you don't know if it's one with the 2 bar here, or the front, or the bottom, or the top. So you don't know what the 2 bar is. If you look at the sticker in the center, if it's opposite, you know the 2 bar is somewhere on this back right here. If it's adjacent, you know it's either flying column or falling column. So opposite will be normal, floating. If the 2 bar is here, or it's here. Or it could be, if it's adjacent, it's going to be falling column, which 2 bar will be here, or flying column, 2 bar will be here. So that's one thing. I can look at this and I know that the 2 bar is going to be somewhere on this back because this color is opposite. So I know it's either going to be floating or normal. So I can turn it and execute the algorithm. There's another way to determine if it's floating or normal. I think it's you look at the if you look at the color next off the 2 bar from what you can see, like here's a 2 bar, the color's off to the side right here. If say it was an R perm that connected 2 bar, if they're opposite, no, the adjacent colors point to the 2 bar. So say this is adjacent, so the 2 bar should be here, which it is, right? But say like right here, I have the same thing except for I know the center, the color of the sticker in the center is opposite of the headlights, so I know that it's one of these 2 G perms. It can't be fallen or flying column. That would be adjacent. It's opposite when it's here or here. I look at the colors off to the side of the 2 bar as if it was an R perm, and I say, oh, it's opposite. Adjacent colors point to it, so I know that these 2 colors are adjacent, so the 2 bar has to be here, which it is. If these 2 colors are adjacent, you know that the 2 bar is here. Okay, so with the corner cycles, from this angle, you're gonna look at your opposite corners. They match. Your opposite color points the headlights to over here. Now that alone can tell you it's counterclockwise, but something to go quicker is if you look on the left side of your little connected sort of L right here. I guess it'd be an L sort of. But you look on the left side of that, and these colors, the 2 stickers farthest away from you, the edge of the corner. You look at them. If they're opposite, it's counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. If they're adjacent, it's clockwise. It's going to be clockwise. That's something neat that I learned from a friend of mine with trying to determine counterclockwise or clockwise without having to look all the way around the cube. So, say you have this angle here, and you have a 2 bar and the headlights. You don't know if it's a G perm or corner cycle. You can look at the center sticker of the edge, not connected to the 2 bar, and the color of the corner in the center. They match, so I know it's a corner cycle. It's one of the corner cycles. It's going to be counterclockwise because I have a 2 bar here, which means the other 2 bars here. It's going to be counterclockwise. With the G perm, you have the same situation, the 2 bar with the headlights. You're going to look at this color and this color of the edge in the center. You see they're opposite, so that lets you know it's a G perm. That's how it always is. They're going to be opposite. If it's a corner cycle, they're going to be, I think they have to be the same for corner cycle. Yeah. So that's how you can distinguish between the T perm, G perms, R perms, and the corner cycles. So let me see. R perm here. From this angle, you're going to have alternating colors. From this angle, you're going to have your 2 bar with your headlights. You notice on a T perm because the color in the center of it right here is adjacent, not opposite. It's adjacent, so it lets you know it's an R perm. Same thing with the left version. And T perm is going to look like this, where the color in the center is opposite. And you have your G perms, and the color of the edge in the center is going to tell you if it's one of the G perms or the 2 bars in the back if the headlights are on the front, or if the headlights are on the right, on the left, the 2 bars on the right side, or if this is opposite. It tells you if the 2 bars in the front or the back. So if it's opposite, the 2 bars are going to be the front or back. If it's opposite, they're going to be away from you. If it's adjacent, which is now the 2 bars, is going to be the front or the back. So if I only see this, I know it's adjacent. 2 bars not in the front because I can see that. I know it has to be in the back, but I don't know if it's a corner cycle. I mean, it could also be a corner cycle. So let me see, to distinguish that. Same situation here. Got the headlights, and it's adjacent, so the 2 bars either here or here. Oh yeah, you're gonna look at your corner here and your edge piece here. Say you couldn't see that this is matched up already, this angle. So you look at your corner piece and your edge piece here. If they match, it's gonna be a corner cycle. G-perms, they're going to be adjacent. So you hear the red and the blue, they're adjacent. So there you go. You might think this was an R-perm originally because the colors alternate, but the alternation goes all the way to the edge piece right here. So this would be red for an R-perm. So you know from right here, it's not an R-perm because this would go all the way around. You know that the 2 block is either falling or flying because this is adjacent. So you know 2 bar has to be here. But you're wondering, it could be a corner cycle with the 2 bar here because you can't see it. Come look at this corner here, this edge piece here. They're adjacent, so that's going to let you know that it's G-perm. If they were the same, it's a corner cycle. Now these are all a lot of tips that could be like in a solve, would be a lot to think about, and you probably don't think about it. I don't think about it myself. But while you're practicing, you can go through them and try to enforce them, and you can like do like slow example solves when you're solving across blindfolded, do an F12 slow, do your OLO, then get to your PLL, pause, and try to look at what you have to guess what it is. So I'll do a quick example solve here. So I don't know what I just did. So I get to my PLL, and this is what I see. I see these 6 stickers. I see the blue, the green, the red, the green, the orange, the green. So what I'm going to notice immediately is that I'm going to ask myself, okay, the initial thought was it's an R-perm. But you're going to look, these colors don't alternate, so it's not an R-perm. I'll let you know, it's also not a T-perm because you'd have a 2 bar here, and the color here would be opposite of the headlights. So I'll let you know right away, you either have a corner cycle or one of the G-perms. But yeah, the color in the center is adjacent, so you know you either have G-perm here or G-perm in the back. You don't see this one, so you know it's got to be in the back. You're going to look at this corner and this edge piece, and they're opposite. I think, I forgot what I said, when they're opposite. Oh, when they're opposite, it's a G-perm. When they're the same, it's a corner cycle. So I know that I should have a 2 bar here in the back, and it should be a falling column. Actually, no, it wasn't. What angle was this from? I was right here. No, I looked the wrong way. It's supposed to be this corner and this edge. I looked into the headlights. See how the headlights here? I looked into the headlights, and I suppose it's the 2 on the outside of the headlights. I'm sorry if I didn't clarify that earlier. It's the color only going around the headlights, like if it was an R-perm. You look at that color, see these 2 match, that would have told me it was a corner cycle, but I looked the wrong way, so, wrong one again. I'll do one more. So I'm sorry if I didn't clarify that earlier, but that's how it is. Okay, so here I see red, orange, red, green, blue, orange. I see a headlights. I see the color of the center headlights is the opposite. So it lets me know I have 2 bars somewhere in the back. And I see that off the 2 bar, I got it right this time, off the 2 bar, the 2 stickers are opposite. And the adjacent color stickers are going to point towards the headlights, the 2 bar. So the 2 bar is back here. It's a floating column. 2 bar here, floating column. Okay. I'll try and do one more without screwing up for you guys. Like I said, I'm no expert at this, but these are just things that I noticed on my own, or like the first from the corner cycle one, a friend brought it to my attention, but I just like, man, you know, there's a lot of neat things you probably can notice, but you wouldn't think about. So I take time out and I do slow solves and look at how colors are, and these are just things that I picked up. So hopefully you can use them too. But I'll try to do one more, and I'm not that good at it, but I'll try not to mess up. So here, I see green, blue, orange, orange. I see green, blue, orange, blue, which right away lets you know it's the left version of the R perm because I have the alternating colors. So play around with these tips I gave you a little bit. If there are some things that I left out that you want to hear more on about the certain algorithms, I'll be glad to make another video about it. But there's going to be 2 more segments. That's just one big group of algorithms that are similar. There's 3 big groups total that I made. In this group there were the G perms, the T perm, the corner cycles, and the R perms. In the next group there's all the edge cycles. In the third group there's the E perm, the Y perm, the V perm, the F perm, the J perm, the corner cycles, and the N perm. Notice the corner cycles repeated, but it's similar to other permutations too. So those are the groups that I broke it up in. That last one was E perm, Y perm, V perm, F perm, J perms, corner cycles, and N perm. Okay, so there'll be 2 more videos coming up soon with PLLs. I hope these videos can help you guys out with PLL and continue the support. You know, I like to hear that I'm helping you guys out. My videos aren't just like pointless. So please leave comments below. Sorry for the mess ups in the video, but please comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.